3 hours. Relax. Panasonic VHS tapes up to 4 hours of sports, movie specials on one cassette. Wow.
Ever thought, what happened to those everyday activities from the 1980s that seemed like they would endure indefinitely? In an era defined by iconic trends and routines, from cassette tapes to Saturday morning cartoons, many of these once universal rituals have quietly faded into obscurity. As time relentlessly marches on, it raises questions about the evolution of our daily lives. Which cherished habits from the 80s have stood the test of time, and which have vanished without a trace? Join us on a journey through 10 everyday activities from the 1980s you thought would last forever.
Told me if you call the police, they'd kill me. Please do whatever they say. I don't want to die, Dad. No police. Oh, God!
In the 1980s, using payphones was a common sight on city streets and in public places. These coin-operated booths were essential for making calls when away from home or work. Whether you needed to call a friend, check in with family, or make an emergency call, payphones were available. However, the rise of cell phones changed communication drastically. As cell phones became smaller, cheaper, and more common, the need for payphones quickly decreased. Cell phones allowed people to stay connected anywhere without the hassle of finding a payphone or carrying coins. Cell phone plans also offered better rates, making them more economical. Additionally, payphones were often dirty and shared, causing hygiene concerns. In contrast, cell phones provided a personal and private way to communicate. As the era of payphones faded with the advent of cell phones, so too did the ritual of watching network TV at set times. What awaits in the next chapter of digital convenience and on-demand entertainment? Let's delve into the streaming revolution and its impact on our viewing habits. Back then, watching network TV at specific times was a beloved ritual for many. Families and individuals gathered around their televisions, eagerly awaiting for their favorite shows like Cheers, The Cosby Show, and Knight Rider. This era, often called the Golden Age of network TV, saw people planning their evenings around scheduled broadcasts, creating a shared experience known as appointment television. Primetime slots from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. were highly coveted, and missing an episode meant waiting for reruns. However, this landscape changed dramatically with the streaming revolution. Services like Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus offered content anytime, eliminating the need to wait for specific days. The rise of binge watching allowed viewers to watch entire seasons at once, reducing the impact of cliffhangers. Digital video recorders, or DVRs, also enabled people to record shows and watch them later, allowing for personalized TV schedules and skipping ads. As the era of scheduled network TV viewing gave way to on-demand streaming, the ritual of gathering around the TV evolved. How would air travel transform next? Let's explore the revolution in airline safety standards and passenger comfort.
The smokers have won, but in this battle, the smoke hasn't cleared. Many passengers without the nicotine habit say their fellow flyers should skip their cigarettes.
In the 1980s, smoking on airplanes was as common as serving in-flight peanuts. Passengers would smoke, filling the cabin with a smoky haze. Initially, smoking on planes symbolized sophistication and relaxation, with airlines providing designated smoking sections. However, concerns about secondhand smoke and the fire hazards posed by discarded cigarette butts prompted change. Advocacy groups, flight attendants, and passengers pushed for a ban, with consumer advocate Ralph Nader leading the charge. In 1987, Congress banned in-flight smoking in the U.S., and by 2000, this extended to all domestic and international flights. The shift to smoke-free flights significantly improved passenger and crew health, made cabins fresher, and reduced cleaning costs and fire hazards, proving the change was beneficial for all. As smoking on airplanes became a thing of the past due to health concerns and regulatory changes, another iconic device of the 1980s emerged: the pager. How did this simple communication tool shape the next era of connectivity? Let's explore its evolution and impact.
With an Edmonton telephone's beeper, an inexpensive way to keep in touch for important calls and messages while you're away from home or office.
Pagers, also known as beepers, were the top communications devices in the 1980s. They allowed people to receive short messages using radio signals, with each pager linked to a unique code number. Professionals like doctors, lawyers, and bankers showed off their pagers as status symbols, and even bird watchers used them to track sightings. As cell phones became more popular, pagers lost their appeal. Unlike pagers, cell phones offered voice communication and color screens, making it unnecessary to carry both devices. Cellular networks quickly surpassed pagers, leading to their decline. Smartphones then took over, providing texting, calling, and internet access, which pagers couldn't match. Despite this, pagers are still useful for certain professionals like physicians, nuclear engineers, firefighters, and EMTs because they offer reliable, simple communication without data security risks. As pagers faded with the rise of cell phones, their legacy endures in niche professions for reliable, secure communication. What's next for traditional tools like physical maps? Let's explore their enduring relevance in a digital age. Back in the 1980s, travelers used physical maps to find their way. These maps, often folded and creased, were essential for road trips, hikes, and exploring cities. They displayed highways, scenic routes, and landmarks, and people would trace their fingers along the lines to navigate. But in the 1990s, the rise of digital technology marked the decline of paper maps. GPS devices and smartphone apps made paper maps obsolete, and their accuracy often lagged as roads changed. Google Maps revolutionized navigation with turn-by-turn directions, real-time traffic updates, and alternate routes. Printed directions became easier to handle than large maps, and offline maps ensured you never got lost in areas without internet. Digital maps offered convenience, fitting easily in pockets and updating in real time, all while being eco-friendly by reducing paper waste. As travelers traded physical maps for digital navigation tools in the 1990s, libraries also underwent a transformation. How will digital catalogs redefine access and organization of information? Let's explore the future of library searches together. In the 80s, libraries were filled with the soft rustle of index cards and card catalogs, essential tools for finding books. These catalogs were organized alphabetically by author, title, and subject, guiding users to their desired books. Each card contained details and call numbers, turning the search into a treasure hunt. Librarians excelled at cross-referencing, linking topics like rodeos to rodeo clowns and trick writing. However, the advent of the internet brought online public access catalogs, which offered instant, accurate searches without the need for physical cards. This digital shift improved efficiency, eliminating outdated cards and saving time and resources. OPACs became the new standard, allowing users to search by author, title, or keyword effortlessly. Meanwhile, platforms like Google Books provided a vast digital library accessible with a simple query, completely changing the way we access and manage information. In the era of card catalogs, libraries hummed with the organization of index cards, guiding seekers to their literary treasures. As the soft shuffle of cards gave way to digital efficiency, typewriters echoed a different rhythm. What innovations awaited in this evolving landscape? Let's find out.
This is the best thing that's happened to typing since electricity. The IBM Selectric typewriter.
Back then, using typewriters was essential in offices and homes, turning ideas into inked documents. These machines, demanding finger strength and precision, were the original word processors, used by secretaries, writers, and students for memos, essays, and love letters. However, the rise of computers marked their decline. Unlike typewriters, computers offered sleek, silent efficiency and the ability to easily correct mistakes, eliminating the need for whiteout. Even electric typewriters couldn't compete. Computers with word processing software allowed users to edit, delete, and format effortlessly, and laser printers provided crisp, clean pages. Email and digital documents replaced traditional mail, enabling instant sharing. The digital age brought increased typing speed, easy editing, and digital storage, making typewriters a nostalgic memory of a bygone era. Using typewriters was once vital, shaping documents with a clackety rhythm. But as computers streamlined tasks effortlessly, what's next for technology's evolution? Let's explore the shift from film cameras to digital wonders.
I packed my Canon AE-1 with several lenses because I'm after more than just John's form. Creativity means capturing his intensity.
In the 1980s, film cameras were widely used for capturing memories. These cameras worked by exposing light-sensitive film to create images, each click of the shutter producing a unique photograph. People loved the distinctive look of film photos with their grainy texture and unpredictable qualities, finding warmth and nostalgia in their prints. Developing film was considered an artistic process, conducted in dark rooms where latent images magically turned into tangible photographs. However, their dominance declined with the advent of digital cameras in the late 1990s. Digital cameras offered instant results, convenience, and eliminated the need for costly film. The final blow came with smartphones, which made carrying a separate camera obsolete by allowing users to snap, edit, and share photos instantly. In the era of film cameras, every click captured a moment, and each photo became a memory. But as digital innovation reshaped photography, could drive-in theaters similarly adapt? Let's find out.
Sandy, would you wear my ring?
Danny, I don't know what to say.
Drive-in theaters were a cherished part of American culture. Families and couples alike enjoyed the unique experience of watching movies under the open sky. Drive-ins were special because families could gather in their cars, park beneath the stars, and watch films on giant screens. Couples found them romantic, snuggling together with popcorn and soda while enjoying double features. Drive-ins reached their peak popularity in the 70s and 80s, offering affordable entertainment that symbolized leisurely American life. However, they faced challenges as cities expanded, land prices rose, and indoor multiplex theaters became more popular. Additionally, the rise of home entertainment systems like VCRs and cable TV allowed people to enjoy movies from the comfort of their living rooms, further diminishing the appeal of drive-ins. Drive-in theaters once epitomized American leisure, yet face decline with urbanization and home entertainment. What will the future hold for this next 80s pastime? Let's explore video rental stores' rise and fall.
When you rent videos during the week, you have 5 more nights to catch up on all the movies you might have missed. Isn't that a nice reward for working like a dog?
In the 80s, video rental stores were popular spots where people went to find movies. They offered a wide range of films, allowing customers to explore and discover new favorites just by browsing shelves. Families and friends often gathered at these stores, debating which movie to pick for their movie nights, which added to the fun. Video stores had a unique charm, with their shelves full of VHS tapes, colorful covers, and handwritten recommendations. But their popularity declined with the rise of DVDs and online streaming services. People found it more convenient to watch movies at home without worrying about late fees or having to rewind tapes. This shift led to the decline of iconic stores like Blockbuster, which closed its last store in 2019. Today, streaming services like Netflix and Prime Video have taken over, offering instant access to movies from the comfort of home. While many miss the nostalgia of browsing video store aisles, streaming has become the new norm in entertainment consumption. These everyday activities from the 1980s were once integral parts of daily life, shaping our experiences and memories. While many have evolved or disappeared over time, they continue to hold a special place in our hearts. Which of these activities do you miss the most from the 1980s? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more nostalgic content like this.